or at least be used in a game mode. So we have these little stars here. There's one here, and there's one way over there. So let's say we're in a game mode that we're shooting people, or we're playing Duck Hunt or whatever, and we want to shoot people here. What you can do is, with the right script setup, you can shoot these stars or any other dynamic object and teleport between them. It's actually quite simple to set up. This pointer is going to be where the player is spawned when you do damage to the star or any other dynamic object. So this object here has to be set to dynamic, or you can't reference it in code. We're going to get a reference to the star and to the pointer, and we do that by selecting them both, going into the mode, the node graph, and hitting add object references. And you'll get these two references. And then the node that makes this work is the on-damaged event. So if we look, it's in the events on-damaged event here under the events category, and it says event called when the object is damaged by any source. This event won't trigger on objects that don't have health values, which makes you think this doesn't have health. This can't be killed. This can't be destroyed. But I don't know if that's intentional or not. I hope they keep it this way, because this can open up some really cool abilities to teleport to stuff. The only downside to this is, from testing, this damage amount parameter that's passed out is always 0 when it doesn't have HP. So if you wanted to do some like logic check to see like how much damage you dealt, so you don't want so you want like only a weapon that can do a certain amount of damage to be able to teleport, well, you can't with static. You have to go get like a fusion coil or something that actually takes damage. But how it works is you get this on-damaged node and you pass in the star. It takes a star, and whenever the star that we pass in here is damaged, it can be any item that's dynamic. When something's damaged, when something damages that item, we get an attacking object out. So what we're going to do is we're going to check, say, hey, is this a player that's actually doing damage? This check isn't absolutely necessary, but it's good form if you only want players to teleport, because vehicles and other things might do damage and be teleported, or maybe AI or different sorts of things might do damage to it. So I think it's a good habit to check to make sure it's only the thing you want it to affect. And if it is true, if the player, so we're following the flow, the diamonds here. So if this is true, we're going to go down to teleport player, and we're referencing the attacking object here for the player, which is true because which we know is a player because we've already checked his player. It's not absolutely necessary though. So if true, we call teleport player, and we get the position of the pointer with the get object position node, which this one is in object transforms get object position. And then we set the position of the player. So here's another demo of it. So any weapon will allow you to teleport. So if I zoom in and shoot it with an assault rifle, get lucky, there you go. You can see that you can teleport with any weapon. I think you could also teleport with a melee, but I'm not sure. No, it does not appear that you can teleport with melee. But something like this could be really cool for like a Duck Hunt style game mode, to where you want the person shooting at people to be able to navigate. Really cool.